This is an E-type, but clearly not an E-type as we know it. Henry, tell us all about this.
Well, this is our celebration of 50 years of the E-type. So we restored 86 PJ, the original lightweight E-type. You'd probably remember the Salvadori car
Yes.
about 7-8 years ago.
Indeed,
and we
beautiful
thought,
restoration.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, we kept that super original.
Absolutely.
But obviously with Eagle, we're known for celebrating everything that's great with the E-type and dialing out everything that's a little bit weak with the E-type. So that's our ethos and our reason to be, if you like, really. So with this, we've built this really as a showcase for everything we could do. And we've used the idea of the lightweight with the aluminium body, a fuel injected, alloy blocked, 5-speed gearbox engine, 5-speed gearbox engine with a 5-speed box.
Yes.
We've literally built this as a lightweight spec, so we were down to 1,008 kilos, so it's an amazing car with virtually the same power to weight ratio as a 911 turbo.
This is actually your second one, isn't it? And this is the lighter weight version.
Yeah, this is Eagle's lightweight speedster #1. So that's the theory with this car, is to just bring the weight down but keep all the comfort.
Very exciting concept, but not sadly in this weather, which is closing in again. Just tell us quickly about these two cars you've got here, please, Henry.
So what we brought here, this is a good example of a typical car we have in the showroom. So we're obviously known for our Eagle E-types, which is an original E-type that we totally restore ground up as a 4,500 hour restoration, where everything is literally finished to be better than new. So it's a 0-hour restoration of every single component. And then we will keep in stock about 25-30 E-types of the very best E-types in the world we can source, and this is a good example. So it's 25,000 miles from new, it's been down to a bare tub, totally restored to an incredibly good standard. So this is available either as it is from the showroom as a completely original car, as a 1964 4.2 Roadster, or you then get exclusive access to our Eagle upgrades, and that is purely exclusive to the cars we sell from the showroom. So we could then take this car and then introduce some of the usability and reliability improvements people look for today.
Excellent. And over here we have a Series 3 V12. I take it this must be one of the last 50, as it's black?
That's correct, yeah. This is a commemorative, as you quite rightly say. This belonged to Michael Flatley, and in fact we took it in a part exchange as he commissioned us to build a new Eagle for him. And we had a client that said, well, look, I'd love a V12 and I love the black and the commemorative, and we said, well, we've got this car, which is like most of them, it's got the corrosion problems you're going to have on many E-types that are around today, sadly. So this has actually been the subject of a 3,500 hour restoration at Eagle, where we brought in a few improvements for usability, and in fact it was entered by DuPont for our paint supplier as Spieshecker. And they have a calendar where they have what they consider the 12 best paint jobs of the year. You going as a competition and enter, which we did, and we were lucky enough to be selected for the calendar of the 12 cars, and we were actually lucky enough to then be selected as the best paint job in the world for that year. So
wow.
This is the car that won that accolade.
Wow, you can't get much better than that.
No, we were really proud and excited that people can see the efforts we go to, because we'll spend up to 2,000 hours on the body restoration of a regular Eagle build.
How long has Eagle been going now?
Formed in 1982 originally, so next year we celebrate our 30th birthday, and in fact we're just nearly completed Eagle E-type number 30, so we've got a double celebration next year coming up.
And it's purely E-types?
It is, yeah. So it's been blinkered enthusiasm to just say E-types are great, but let's make them even better.
Is speciality important?
It's
specialising?
Crucial. So as soon as you go off piste, we got a little bit involved with an XK that we took in a deal from somebody, and it's straight away you think you're reinventing the wheel. We spent so long looking at E-types, and it's so advanced for its time. So any other classic car, really, you've got the problems of 50s style design. So with the E-type, you've got independent rear suspension. I mean, people rave about the XJ6 Series 1 being the best saloon car in the world with a magic carpet ride, and of course it's got the rear suspension of the E-type.
Absolutely.
Along with all-round disc brakes, with rack and pinion steering. So it's with a Le Mans car for the road, and just fantastic. And it's obviously such a great design. It responds to the improvements we bring, and there's not a lot we do, but that we need to change. The basic design works so well. But the areas we look at are just the typical weak points of today because of traffic. So obviously better cooling, better brakes, things like this.
They take a lot of beating, don't they?
I don't think anything can beat them, because when you look at the shape I don't think you can beat the shape. And when you drive one, I mean, I think universally anyone that comes to us that's driven only modern cars drives an E-type thinking I'd like an old classic car, but you know, I'll put up with the fact it's going to be noisy and uncomfortable and not that pleasurable to drive, and they're blown away every single time they drive an E-type and think, I cannot believe how modern it feels even today, and it's 50 years old.
There we have it, the world's favourite sports car.